Hey everybody, welcome to another Quicksave Review with me, RC. A Quicksave Review, if you haven't seen it before, is basically a Let's Play mixed with review for a game that I'm currently playing. And I'm currently playing Bleeding Edge. Now this was a game that I had played, what was it? Back in March? Early March? February? I don't know. Let's say about a month ago. I played the beta for this game, played it on the channel. You guys can go back and check that out right now. It's sort of like a first impressions video, really. But I have now spent a considerable amount of time with this game. Usually it's, you know, on this channel I spend like an hour, maybe 2 hours with the game and give you like my thoughts on it. Because I've already played the beta for you, which, you know, included, you know, probably a good like hour or more of experience there. This is after me playing several hours of the game with many different characters and really trying to understand the ins and outs of the game. And part of that is also because I can quite honestly tell you that I'm actually having fun with this game. I think it's pretty good, but it comes with a caveat, and that caveat is you need to have a good team with you. This is a team-based game. I mean, you're kind of like, yeah, RC, no duh. It's a 4-on-4 game, right? But what I mean by team-based is that if you are not clumping together and working as a team, it's not going to work for you. It's not going to happen, okay? If you find yourselves, like all four of you, at different parts of the map, the other team is going to win by capturing things and picking you off one at a time, and it's just not going to work. So I have had both experiences in this game where you know, me and a team, and by the way, I haven't organized a team here. If I actually organized a team, got one together, and started playing with people that I know and getting better with it, I feel like we would dominate. But as it stands, I've been pretty much trying my luck with randos, and I've had games where the four of us are just simpatico and we are all on the same page and working together, and I've had other games where people go do whatever they want and everything, and there's actually a lot of strategy to this game. I know a lot of people in the beginning were kind of dismissing this as sort of like a more ninja-focused, you know, version of Overwatch, which is the easy go-to for everybody. Overwatch is basically like what people say with Dark Souls, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's the whatever of Dark Souls, or it's the Dark Souls of whatever. It's the same with Overwatch. Every time a new team-based game comes out, they're just like, oh, it looks like Overwatch. This is a lot different. And the reason I say it's a lot different is it's how it feels and how much of a different team game it is. Overwatch is primarily a team game as well. If you're not working as a team, you're not going to win. But this is a much more challenging game in that regard. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump into a match or two here, and we will sort of talk about those things as we play. Turn the sound down just a little bit here. What I will say is if you are planning to play a bit of this, don't expect to like this game immediately, because I would say during the beta I was kind of like this with it, but the more I played it, the more I gave it a chance, the more it grew on me, and the more I'm enjoying it. So you guys may or may not remember this mode. There's two modes in the game. There is a capture the objectives mode, and there's a capture the capsules mode. You're always capturing something, right? I'm really surprised that they didn't put a deathmatch mode in this game. Or, you know, some kind of a team deathmatch or something. I feel like a third mode like that would be really, really fun. But the two modes that are in this are pretty fun. I think I prefer the capture objectives one over the battery one, capture the battery, or capture the capsule one, whatever you want to call it. Both are pretty fun, but I think I prefer this one. Reason being is because the game goes by a bit quicker. The capsule one, it could be a relatively long game. I've had it go all the way to the time limit before, because people were not turning in capsules. So the game could just get, you know, strewn out for a long time if that ends up happening. This one, that doesn't really happen because, you know, the capture points are so easy to capture. You just stand on them. You could stand on them while you're fighting. It's much easier. So when I first started playing this game, I was playing as Gizmo and Demon. I have grown to actually really like playing as Kulev, who's this like weird voodoo snake guy. He plays as a support, but he's actually got a pretty hardcore attack too for his basic attack. He actually shoots these like venom, green venom things here. Just checking the volume to make sure we're good here.
Your accent's awesome.
We actually have a pretty good team set up here. So we got someone who's a heavy, we have me who's a healer, and then we have 2 damage control characters here too. Or 1 damage control and 1 regular damage. So I've learned to play a little bit with every character, and that is a very much like it is with Overwatch. Overwatch, the more characters you understand and know how to play, the better off you are for different situations.
2, 1.
This game, I would say, no matter what team you have, you can usually brute force your way if you have good enough players. Alright, so the first thing you're looking for is on the map, in the top right, you're going to see the locked circles highlight. And when those highlight to white, you're going to know that's the one you got to go to. Okay, so here we go. You throw down as a zombie, you put down your healing thing. As soon as they start attacking, buff somebody, boom. Curse that guy.
Objectives activated.
And the thing I was not doing in the beta, which someone pointed out to me, is I was not targeting. And now that I've been targeting, I am having a lot better luck attacking. And you pretty much have to do that if you plan to win. But you gotta fight on the center area here. Okay, here's that guy. We almost got this capped. Kill this guy. Okay, we killed that guy. There we go. We capped it. Oh, and I think we got another kill there, which is great. Throw another healer down.
Thanks, healer.
So right now we fight on this thing. They're trying to take it, but we have done really, really good at taking out the red team. Don't get hit with those missiles. This particular map throws those missiles down. That ain't good. There we go. We took out all 4 of their members because we got a pretty decent team here. Get away from those. They're still trying to get it.
Healing over here.
I'm really, really enjoying playing with this character. This guy has been my go-to for probably the last 2 hours I've been playing this game. I would say I was a little hesitant to try out the characters that are marked as advanced because I didn't know what to expect. I was really kind of sitting there like, man, you know, if they're advanced, is it really going to be that big of a deal or not, you know? And it turns out that, like, once you get familiar with the more basic control characters, then it becomes an easier thing. You find out that the reason that they say they're advanced is because they control a little bit more advanced in different situations. So, like, this guitar guy that you're playing as, very simple character, you know? To control, that is. Because, basically, he's DPS. Oh, this guy's got me. That is a very Reinhardt, like, Overwatch style. There we go, we capped that. Very Reinhardt Overwatch ability that he's got there. Look at that, boom. 2 kills. Let's get ourselves over to the other area and cap it. Heal our team first.
I've got you covered.
Somebody keeps hitting me off from the distance there. So anyway, the advanced characters, what that means basically in this game, I don't feel like they explain it very well. What it means is, like, that character, you're going to have to learn how to use their abilities at the right time, the right place. Try to not let that guy attack or take our circle here just yet. Okay, we got him. Let's cap it back. Nice job, guys. We got both. We're owning both of them. I got a great team here. This game is going really, really well. Let's heal everybody. Very, very happy with what's going on here.
They're taking objective B from us.
Objectives deactivated.
I think the other team's kind of just a little bit. Get out of there. Oh, jerk. Here, if you want healing, come get it. Let the guy do his thing. Try to come after me.
Just try and stop us.
Objectives activated.
So the interesting thing about this game, though, is the way it works, the way it controls and everything. This feels like a game that would have gotten released during Xbox 360 when Xbox Live was, like, really in full swing and they had it going on. This feels like a game that they would have released, you know, because I don't think that this is a full-price game. I think it's like $30 or something. But it feels like a $20 to $30 game they would have released back in the 360 days when they used to do the Xbox Live arcade stuff, which is great. Because I used to love those games. So this doesn't feel like a game that they put a ton of time into. It feels like a game that they definitely put time into to craft and everything like that. But what I mean by that is it's like not a AAA title, obviously. There we go. Trying to buff myself here. Oh, he's got a full range healer here.
They're stealing objective A.
Come, eh?
Oh, it took me out again. So they're actually changing up their team on the other side to try to do more caps and more damage here. But yeah, it feels like an old school, like cheaper Xbox 360 game you would have gotten on Xbox Live. When they used to do the Days of Arcade or whatever it was called back then. I used to love that, where they'd come out like, hey, you know, during the summer they'd have like, you know, 4 or 5 games come out. Okay, so the only one available is in the left over there. So stick together here, guys. She can disappear, that's her ability.
Objectives activated.
Keep her in range, keep her in range, there we go. Alright guys, we need to go capture that. They're really not that far behind us on points. But yeah, for those of you out there who are looking for the sort of like AAA experience, like if you are seriously looking for another Overwatch, you're not going to get it here. You're going to get something that is, I think, refreshing in a way that's different and doesn't have the polish of like an Overwatch. Overwatch is like, obviously, it's like a hugely polished game. That Blizzard is continually patching and continually working on. So, you know, good for them and all. But it's really nice to have like a smaller online game that's actually really fun to play. But I will say that once it was released and everything, it is getting a lot of attention. I have never not been able to find a game, but I don't know what the support for this game is going to be like. It almost feels like in a way that it was kind of sent out to die because it didn't get a lot of exposure. And to be quite honest, the achievements in this game, because I've been trying to grind achievements a little bit, they're not hard to get at all. They're just it's mainly just grinding out, doing damage and doing healing and that kind of thing. But it's never been difficult. And I think that when you see a game that has achievements that are that easy, I think that they're just like, okay, here are some achievements here, play the game. And I think that's really all there is to it. They have definitely patched the game a couple times to fix some bugs, but that's really all they've done with it. Here, I'm going to wait for our respawn guys here so we can all go together. Like I said, work as a team. It's just the way to do things. We're actually very, very close to... don't go in there alone. See, this guy is a big dummy. He should not be going in there by himself. He's a healer. Okay, never mind. I take it back. He's not a big dummy. He didn't jump in just yet. Let's wait for our fourth. Okay, now go.
Deploying protection. Stop us.
Oops, there we go. Let's try to cap this. See, if you could just keep dodging, you're gonna be sitting pretty. Okay, we gotta kill this guy. He's almost dead. Kill him. Oh, there we go. You gotta take him out, little by little. Cap it. There we go. But I find this game, when you get a good team and you guys are going back and forth and you're playing against another good team, it feels like I get why they kept working on this game and putting it out, because it has this like great, like amazing, like, oh my god, we got it. Okay, everyone stick here. You know, I find myself like talking to myself and yelling to my teammates. Most of the time I don't even have my mic turned on to them or anything like that. But I find myself just like shouting like, do this, do that. This guy's gonna come after me. I gotta just run, because my team abandoned me. Guys, stick over here. Oh crap, hold up. There we go. Oh, he ran off. Okay, well, I'll cap this when it pops back. See, all of them are over there fighting. They're not paying attention. I'm just gonna cap this and get our team more points. Push that guy. Oh. And he got me back.
They're stealing objective A. Yes. You rule.
Kill him. Take him out. There we go. That's a kill for me. For the healer. And that's the game. Now that's what happens when you get a great team together that can actually work and function together. We didn't even have to talk. We just knew where to go and what to do. But yeah, guys, I'm actually really enjoying this game. Like I said, I feel like it was kind of sent out to you know, do whatever it was going to do when it was sent out. I feel like they were trying to cram it out before the Xbox X Series comes out, and that's okay. But it's unfortunate because I feel like this game is going to get passed over. It's a good thing it's on Game Pass because I think that's why it's getting a lot of play. But yeah, check out my healing and your damage and everything like that. Right now I'm grinding to get my healing points up because right now I'm just over 50% to get myself up to 200,000 healing points in the game to get the final achievement. We're going to try to play one more game here just so you guys can... Maybe we'll try out a different character, see what we can do here. But yeah, I wanted to revisit this game because a lot of times on my Quicksave Review videos here, I'll do one video and then you guys usually don't hear about the game again on the channel. But I wanted to come back to this one because, like I said, I've been putting some time in, grinding achievements, and just having a great time with it. Here's the canister mode, so they call it power collection or whatever. I just call it canister mode or battery mode, whatever. But you collect them, you take them to the spot where you need to cap them. And this one takes, there's a lot more strategy to it. I like the Capture the Node one a little bit more because it's like more arcade, you know, fast action, fast fighting. This one really is, there is strategy to it. Like, you wouldn't think about it, but it's interesting because you're breaking these barrels basically to like grab these batteries or canisters, right? So you get the power cells, or it even tells you right there, you break the canisters, get the power cell, then you have to take the power cell over to the area and cap them. However, there's more to it than that because they do it in waves. So basically, I don't know what the times actually are, but like, let's say you get a minute to collect all the power cells that you can that have spawned on the map. Then you get a minute to capture them. Now, what's interesting is that you could actually save your canisters to pop in, or your power cells rather, to pop in for the next round. Okay, we are going to play as a different character here. We're going to play as El Bastardo. This guy's pretty cool. I like him. And we are actually going to bring out the volume just a touch. So what happens though is that if you are able to escape like a bad situation, and let's say you have 10 power cells to turn in, basically what will fold over is like during the turn-in phase, that will fold over. You'll keep the 10 that you had unless someone kills you. You drop them, right? So you could potentially go pick up more power cells, have another 5, and turn in 15. I had a round where I wasn't able to turn them in, and then I turned in 14 power cells to win the game one round a couple nights ago. And that was just like such a great feeling. So this game is full of like really great competitive feelings like that. That is, I think, what they saw in this game when it was being worked on. And that's why they said, yeah, keep working on this, you know? Because it's quite good. Those feelings, they do show up the more you play it and the better you get at it. You know how it is. That's the way it is with any competitive situation or game. See, if we take this guy out, he'll drop his canisters. Oh, he blocked us. Mount up. Get at him.
Collection phase complete.
I'm still on this side. Jerk. There we go. We got these free canisters. Check that out, dude. Alright, so you can see at the bottom left, I'm currently carrying 3. We're going to have to go turn these in at A, because you can see it highlighted on the map.
10 seconds.
10 seconds is going to highlight. I'm not sure what our samurai friend is doing. But together our team has 6 to turn in, so let's go and do it. By the way, on this... Oh, you want to watch out for the trains. I was just going to say, you want to watch out for the trains. But you can jump up here and jump over the train. Oh, you're grabbing those canisters, huh? Well, we're gonna fight. Take that.
That lazy bee.
You're done. I'm gonna try to turn mine in as fast as I can. As long as no one hits me, I'll turn these 4 in. Oh, that guy just missed me. I was able to get him in. See, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Like, I do like this mode. I like the other mode better, as I was saying, but this mode has those feelings of like, oh my god, we were so close, we just turned it in. So here, we can collect these 2, and then I get to turn in 2 more. So we might have another great team game right here. But this is one of those games, I don't know if you guys can tell on the camera though, it's one of those games where like, I feel like I get very competitive. Wow, 18 for a turn-in during one round is huge. But I get red in the face playing this because I'm like, oh, what's gonna happen? Oh. I just have a lot of fun with it. Alright, so right now we gotta look on the map to get power cells. I'm gonna join my zombie friend here and pick up a couple. I always try to be kind and let the other dudes pick up a few as well. I don't want to hog all of them. I do play with people who like try to grab every single power cell that they uncover, and I think it's a load of BS when they do that. Because it's a team game. It's not about turning everything in for yourself.
Points activating in 10 seconds.
One of the detriments I would say to this game has, though, is that I think the level progression for every character is very low. I feel like that should happen much quicker, like leveling up and that kind of stuff. Oh man, it's hard to see who I should be attacking here. Alright, I'm gonna run away. Oh, couldn't get away. So they took me out. Actually, I think... Where did our other blue guys go? I thought we were fighting with... They must have took our other guys out quick. Because they're gonna get a lot of turn-ins right there, because we're not there to do anything about it. Well, they're gonna pretty much tie it up here. I think we got a little too cocky after that first round. Oh, you want to stay away from him while I was doing that. Oh, get to this guy. Get him. There we go. That's all we needed to do. Just take him out. Take that guy out. Okay. I don't have any turn in, but anybody who does, get over there. Nope, we have 0. They still have 4, so one of their teammates ran off. That's probably that chicken lady.
In 10 seconds.
Yep, she just dropped 4 of them. I believe. Right? Somebody dropped them. Because their number went to 0. No, they must have capped them. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, well that sucks. Alright, I'm gonna go up here and grab these since no one else is coming. Alright, so our zombie friend is getting pummeled over there. It's definitely not what you want.
Collection phase complete.
Who's up here? Okay, you guys just totally dismantle our team again. And you got no health. So.
Points activating in 10 seconds.
Oh, we drop everything. Okay. I did not know that you drop all your stuff when that happens.
Hand points activated.
Okay, I gotta run from that guy. I'm gonna actually spin and grab these. What do you think of that? Kill him. Alright. We just killed 2. I gotta make my way to A ASAP and get these turned in quick. This is where I get red in the face because I'm like, okay, we gotta get there, we gotta race. This guy's gotta throw his healing thing down while I turn these in. Those guys are still respawning, so we got a good chance here. There's somebody. You guys take care of him. He's gonna keep hitting me.
Healing over here. The energy shall be free.
There we go. He's behind the thing. Get these turned in. Heal me.
Power
Boom.
cells spawning in 10
Nice
seconds.
big turn in right there. Nice big turn in.
Power cells spawned.
Yeah, I don't want to praise this game, you know, to the heavens or anything like that, because I know a lot of people are going to play this and be very divisive about it and probably not care for it all that much. But I will say it's the first multiplayer game that I played in a while, probably since Overwatch, where I've been like this into it. I have played a lot of different multiplayer games in the past, and they just never hit that itch, you know what I mean? And this one seems to. Oh crap, that guy has got a piece. Oh, get back over here.
Points activated.
Right there. Oh my god, kill him. There we go. Run out. He's almost dead too. Oh, I'm gonna die. I need this heart. Grab that. I got 3 to turn in, so I could just run away if I wanted to. Oh, she's still chasing me. So what I do is I hide here. Go after her with the spin. Get some heals. How about that? Oh no! Oh my god. I'm sitting here like, hold on, I'm gonna turn these in really quick while they're fighting, and then I just got slammed. Absolutely slammed. So funny. Not even mad about that one because I was so stupid, wasn't even paying attention. Oh, there's only 6 seconds left. We're not going to get there in time. One of the other things this game has that I haven't talked about a lot is that there are these little abilities, these little power-ups hanging around, buffs, if you will. I find that I forget about them constantly. I don't know that they actually add much to the game itself. Now, they definitely boost your power up, that's for sure. Like, you can see his life going down quick, you know, when I'm attacking him. So that is helpful.
Now your enemy.
Oh, you idiot. You put up your wall in the wrong spot, bro. Jeez. Oh! Get back here. Get back here. That's right. Oh, okay, I'm not going to be able to get away here, am I?
Your attempts will be trivial.
Oh, they're going to take me out. I got to find where health is at quick.
Time stands still.
There we go. This guy really wants me. Oh my god. I didn't have a lot of canisters, to be honest. So maybe that's not a huge loss there, but...
Phase complete.
But yeah, sorry guys, I keep getting caught up in the game itself while I'm playing here, but one of the big detriments I find is the progression stuff. We'll take a look at that here before we end. But with the amount I played, I feel like my character level and stuff should be a bit higher, you know? Kill this guy.
Bullseye.
Okay, we got the win. 1 by 11. Not too bad. It's two good games in a row right there. Not too shabby, right? So you get to see the final play, progression. So you can see I'm level 9 right now, and I feel like I played quite a bit of this game to the point where, like, if I'm that close to getting all of the achievements in the game, getting the full 1,000, I feel like I should have at least a level 10, and I don't, which is just crazy to me. Highlights, kill assist. I don't even understand what the highlights are. It's somebody else's kill assist. You think they show a highlight for you. It's kind of strange. So a lot of the outerlying stuff of this game, the core game itself, I think is great. I have a lot of fun with it. The surrounding stuff with it is kind of weird. Like I said, some of the end game or end match stuff there that they have in the menus sometimes doesn't make much sense to me as to what is going on there. Like they show like highlights, but the highlights showing like random team stuff happening where it's like, wait, I wasn't even involved in that. But I always thought that the highlights are going to be like, here's something you did, right? And sometimes they show the final play, and the final play is just like, it's someone like dunking some canisters into the thing, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, so that kind of stuff is like not super impressive. The stats page is nice. The stats page lists everything you did in the whole match, which is super cool. But here, let's go to, actually, before we do the workshop stuff, let's go to profile. So this is kind of what I want to show you as. So you can see how long I have played. You know, I played 2 hours with Gizmo, just about hour and a half with Kulev, an hour with Damon, an hour with El Bastardo. I played a half hour with Zero Cool, who's the main healer guy. And you can see everybody else. I haven't even touched, let's see, Mauve and Kaz. I haven't played with them at all. So there's still a little bit of stuff there going on that I could play and learn in the game, which is pretty cool. But total time, 6 hours. So after those 2 matches, just over 6 hours of gameplay. And you'd think I'd have level 10 by now, but I don't. I really don't, which is really, really weird. Of course, you can see all your stats and everything like that, which is kind of cool. So, for example, if we want to go to Kuliv, you know, you see how much total healing and total damage I've done with him, which is sweet. History, you can see all your victories versus defeats. I feel like I'm definitely getting victories much more often than defeats, which is great. And I think it's really cool that they actually keep track of that stuff for you, which is fun. We're going to go check out the workshop real quick, just so I can show you this stuff too. The workshop seems a little bit underdeveloped as well. Because some of the stuff you could do for your character, and I may be completely wrong, maybe the end game on this stuff, once you've unlocked enough mods, maybe this is going to be super powerful. But I have actually created a separate mod setup for this character, Kulev. So, for example, I have a mod set up, like his default is to increase your sacred ground, like the healing circle that's there. Increase that by 20%, increase the shield by 30, and the basic attack damage goes up by 15. I did one where I applied everything to my healing on the ground, and then increased my basic attack by 15 as well. I've been using that one. And it's worked pretty well, like to help heal people a lot quicker and a lot more efficiently. So like I said, that kind of stuff, like applying these mods to your characters, might be really, really powerful in the end game stuff. But as it stands right now, because I haven't unlocked a lot of them, it doesn't seem like a very important thing, and I'm sure I'm completely wrong on that. But what's really cool is that with any character you pick here, you can create you can create any kind of build you want with the mods, and you can buy different mods to do different things. So, you know, like for her, for example, she has this bomb that she throws down that like slows people down, and it says that there's an impact radius that you can increase by 30%. Let's see here. The rocket explosion damage is up by 15%. So one of her finishing moves that you can use, you know, will up the damage by 15%. So there's a lot of different things you can put together, but there's only 3 things that you can upgrade for each character. So I really wonder how big of a difference it really makes in combat, you know. One of the fun things, though, that I wish that they would expand on a lot more are the skins. The skins are severely disappointing, in my opinion. So this is her basic skin, for example. This is one called Bluey, which it's the exact same setup for the character, but just different colors. So if you're looking for really eccentric, crazy skins like you'd find in, you know, Apex or in Overwatch or something like that, you're not going to get it here, which I was very, very disappointed by. Especially, you know, considering you'd think like this guy, like the stuff doesn't look all that different. You'd spend 2,000, like I've only been able to accumulate near 3,000 coins to spend on somebody, right? But none of these skins look different enough from the default skin that I would be like, yeah, I gotta have that one. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't do much to me, do much for me. The emotes here, they're fun, but the emote stuff you barely get a chance to really use in game, except for like at the beginning of a match, really. You never get a chance because combat and everything during the game is so intense, you never get a chance to really use it and show it off, you know? But overall, besides that stuff, if you're not too worried about skins and end game stuff and collecting currency and that kind of crap, the actual core gameplay I feel like is really, really fun, and I've been having a ball with it, to be quite honest. But yeah, guys, I feel like I've talked about this one enough. You know, I talked about it during the beta, and I'm talking about it now. I'm giving this one a thumbs up, a double thumbs up, because I really, really enjoy it. It's another online game that I could have fun with that isn't Overwatch, and I haven't had one of those in quite some time. But yeah, guys, hopefully this helps you out a bit. You know, like and subscribe to the channel here if you'd like to see more of this kind of stuff. And of course, I'll see you all in the next Quicksave review. See you then.